Everyone's got their own reason for jumping into house sitting. I was in a house sitting Facebook group and I saw people posting all kinds of reasons. Some people wanted to cut their cost and no longer pay rent. They said, I can't afford rent anymore. My boyfriend and I are going to take our dog and go house sitting. I've seen people decide to go house sitting to travel the world. And for myself, well, I decided to get into house sitting because the place I was living in was mold infested and I was just tired of going from place to place where there was another problem with the home. I had rats in one place, the place with molds also had a sinking floor, and I was just fed up. The one thing about house sitting is that you can not always have sits that are back to back, and when that happens, you wind up going to either a low-cost motel, hotel, or an Airbnb. And well, I have to say, sometimes the places that I wind up booking, whether it's an Airbnb or a hotel, it just doesn't feel comfortable to use that shower, and it's all about comfort. So when I get a house sit that is a long stay sit, meaning it's more than a week, I like to take a moment to do a little self-care. I have this face mask on that my mom sent me as a gift. It's this bubbly mask, and yeah, I know I look creepy. And then I like to make sure that while my hair is doing its care thing and getting all moisturized and nourished, I take a moment to actually eat something that's good for my body. Now, lo and behold, whatever I'm eating here is really freaking hot. It's probably some kind of tofu because I eat a lot of tofu because I don't eat meat. But with that being said, even if you do eat meat, you probably eat a lot of whatever kind of meat it is that you eat. So don't judge my tofu or the fact that there is steam coming out of this bowl and I'm totally burning my mouth right now. Now, this placemat, this bowl, this spork, is it a spork when it has a spoon on one side and a fork on the other? I don't know. Anyway, this is my personal bowl and my personal fork and my personal placemat, my personal napkin, and my personal cup. So part of my self-care is to take a few of my personal belongings with me where I go so that I can feel a little bit at home. It also means not having to worry about whether or not I clean their dishes absolutely perfectly. And of course, once I get back to working on my hair, it involves a lot of blow drying. My hair is thick, it's curly, and I've been experimenting with some different recommendations I've seen from the socials. Thank you, YouTube hair people, for finally giving me some tips that don't lead to either a greasy head or temporary blindness, because I have to say some of the recommendations I've received have made me wonder whether or not I would soon end up in a hospital due to my efforts to look fabulous. Why is it that women of color, okay, I'm not even gonna put this on all women of color. Why is it that us black women struggle so much with finding the right balance with our hair? I mean, sure, we could say that it's the chemicals in the industry, but honestly, it's not just that. It's, at least in the United States, we have all these different ideas of what we want our hair to look like. We want it to be curly, we want it to be straight, we want it to be able to do dreads, and then we want to take a weave and thread other hair into our hair so that it goes all the way down to our toes, because everyone has hair down to our toes, right? Or maybe we just want to be a unicorn and have all kinds of rainbow colors. I'm not really sure why we get so crazy about our hair. I understand being creative, but sometimes I feel like this pursuit to finding the perfect hair can just, well, make you perfectly nuts. Anyway, so far, whatever it is that I've tried here, this was like a combination of shampoo, then condition, and do a leave-in condition afterwards with a little hair mousse, and then a little hair oil to finish things off. Oh yes, I'm just giving you the black woman curly hair recipe. If you are not a black woman with curly hair, or you just don't want curly hair, then I don't know if you'll find this information helpful, but hopefully you'll find it slightly amusing, because people, I go through a lot to have a curly hair day, or should I say a cute curly hair day. most of my videos, you'll see my hair is braided up or pinned up because I am trying not to play with my hair so much. The more I play with my hair, the more damage it will become, and then it won't grow down to my toes like I would like it to grow. Because seriously, can you just imagine having hair down to your toes and then walking around with your head tilted all the time because your head weighs so much thanks to all that hair? Okay, maybe I don't really want hair down my toes, but I do want it to feel healthy and strong, just like the rest of me. I want all of me to be healthy and strong, which is why I made good use of that shower that's behind me. So, gotta go ahead and just plop in some oil here, keep in the water, because water and oil don't mix, people. And then we're gonna go ahead and, lo and behold, hit that blow dryer on the other side. All these twists that seem to take forever to put up now have to come out, and I want to dry it. It's so funny because my mom is always like, a wet head, I will get sick. And I know the scientific evidence says, no, that's not true. But honestly, I feel like when I go outside with a red head, I do get sick. So I don't know. Is it the mom science that is just right? I mean, if I'm home indoors all day and my hair's damp, I don't get sick. But as soon as I step outside, the next day I'm like, it's ridiculous. I am looking forward to being done with my hair soon, and I am so not happy about this tangle that I have run into. Good gravy. You do all these things in order for your hair to stop breaking and to get back to being healthy and strong, and then you find that you accidentally made a knot in your hair and you just want to rip it out, but apparently that's not good. I think ripping out a knot is like the equivalent of popping a pimple. You know you're not supposed to, but it just seems so much easier. Alright, so yeah, when I do travel house sitting, I actually have to remember to pack all the goods. So yeah, the stupid hair dryer with its extension, because lots of homes have hair dryers I can use, but they're not going to have the curly girl hair extension. And I also have to make sure I bring the necessary products. Many homeowners will offer you to use their own shampoo and conditioner, or they'll even leave like a little mini set for you. However, because my hair is oh so precious, the curly girl curse, I have to make sure that I use special conditioners and shampoos, which means lugging not only my conditioner and shampoo, but also all those styling products. Yep, I mentioned a mousse, a gel, an oil, a leave-in conditioner. I have to tote around lots of things, including, you guessed it, different freaking hair clips in order to section things. Yeah, doing my hair, it's not like wash and go. I'm a pro, 10, 15 minutes. If I want to have a cute curly hair day, then it's gonna take more like an hour of nurturing. But after you do this for like one day, then the rest of the week is way more manageable. You can just kind of rinse, add a little bit of styling product, and you're out the door. My hair, of course, is now becoming bigger than my head, as you can see, but it's all good because we will eventually tame this madness. I'm actually pondering the meaning of life right now and probably wondering if I will ever get out of this bathroom because I want to go take a walk with the super cool dog that I am taking care of on this house sit. Now, I would love to say that after doing my hair, I took time to do my nails and give myself a pedicure, but that just didn't happen. After doing my hair, I spent another 10 minutes cleaning out the shower and the bathtub. You gotta catch those little curls that escaped. And then I decided to head out the door with the super cool dog that I'm caring for. So I'm doing all of this just to go have a great day at the beach. Now, I won't actually be laying on the sand, so I won't have to worry about sand getting in my hair, because that would totally suck if I did all this work and then had to go home to wash the sand out. So yeah, I would love to know what are some of the self-care things you do if you are a house sitter. How do you make it all feel less stressful, less crunchy, less grungy? I love these self-care days during long house sits. So how about you? How long would you go without a shower? What do you do for your self-care? Let me know in the comments below.